I have got my hand weights at the ready. If you haven't got hand weights, quickly run, grab a couple of food tins from your cupboard. We're going to use our weights to do some standing balancing exercises, focusing on strengthening our upper body and shoulder mobility. And then we're going to come down onto the mat for a lovely flow and really focus on our core. Okay, so grab your weights and we're going to start in a standing position. So I would like you to stand with your feet hip distance apart. So relax your shoulders, you've got the weights in your hands, arms down by your side. So we're going to start by tucking our tailbone under, and whilst we're lengthening through the legs, we're trying not to lock out the back of the knees. So knees nice and soft, palms turned in. We're going to inhale, keeping a long neck, lift the crown of your head towards the ceiling, breathing in and breathing out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. This time, as we raise the arms up, we're going to lift our heels up off the mat. And then slowly bring the heels down, return the arms. So big inhale, drawing navel in up towards your spine. And then breathing out. So think of the crown of your head lifting up towards the ceiling. We lift and we lower. And try and keep your toes down on the mat. Try and avoid those toes from flexing, from curling up. One more time. Big breath in. And breathing out. Okay, we're going to take those feet just a little bit wider. And then I'm going to get you to take your arms up. So your arms are just slightly in front of you in your line of vision. Take those arms wider, palms forward. Now we're going to start to reach with the arms. So we think about opening your chest, pressing your hips forward, and then come to neutral spine. And again, so pushing your breastbone forward. So try not to tip your head back, so your head's moving in relation to your spine. And then lift and lengthen. One more time. Breathing out. And breathing in. Well done. We're going to go into a roll down. So bring the arms slightly forward, relaxing your shoulders, knees nice and soft. Start to inhale. And as you breathe out, we're focusing on that flexion in your spine. So try and give each vertebra its place as we roll down. Knees stay nice and soft, head heavy, shoulders relaxed. Tuck your tailbone under and then roll all the way up to a standing position. Sweep the arms up, shoulders down, knees soft. We're going to start to roll, chin towards your chest, and then we roll forward, bone by bone. Breathing out, hold here, tuck your tailbone down and slowly restack and roll up one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and breathing out again. Well done. Okay, we're going to stand on your mat. We're going to have our feet together, legs long, shoulders relaxed. Okay, we're going to take the arms out wide. I'm going to move over a little bit. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. So relaxing your shoulders. Okay, so we're going to go left leg first, lifting that left heel. Try and keep the length through the front of this right hip. So we avoid this hitching out to the side. We're going to draw that knee up, keep that long spine, lower the toe and tap. Then we're going to lift the arms and lower. Breathing out as we lift the knee and as we sweep the arms up. Well done. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Focus on that long spine. Draw navel in towards your spine. And one more. Hold here. Keep reaching up, palms turned in. Lift and lower the knee. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the foot on the inside of your knee and let's rotate out to the side here. Take your arms down, palms forward, elbows soft. We're going to bring the arms forward and we're going to open, and at the same time we're going to extend the leg and then bend. So the knee is rotated out to the side. It's going to challenge your balance. Think long span, try and stand nice and tall. Breathing in and out. And in, whoops, and out. The challenge is real. Breathing in and out. And one more, in and out. And relax here, relax. So we're going to turn our left foot out. Step your turn your right foot out, step your left foot a little bit wider, and your left foot is forward. Okay, right hand on your hip. We're going to reach down towards the floor and rotate. As we come all the way up, we're going to take that elbow high to shoulder height, extend out, in, breathe in as you reach to the floor, breathe out as you stand. So breathing in, stand tall, open wide, breathing in, stand tall, open wide. So you're trying to keep that elbow at shoulder height. Well done. And 2 more. Well done. And breathe in. And breathe out. Well done. You're going to bring that arm down. You're going to switch legs. So then the other foot is turned out. Okay. Going to take the opposite hand. So we're going to reach down towards the left foot. So your toes on the right foot are forward. You're turning out on the left side. Okay. We reach down to the floor. Bend that supporting knee. Lengthen the leg. Elbow high. Extend. Bend. Reach. Stand, extend, bend. Well done. So as you are bending that supporting leg, you rotate, reach to the floor. Well done. And 2 more. Well done. And last one. Well done. And you're going to step those feet in. Come and stand in the center of your mat. And we're going to work on standing on your left leg now. So we're going to take our arms out to the side, relax your shoulders, palms to ceiling. Okay, we're going to lift that right heel and we're going to lift the knee and lower. So trying to keep that long spine, the elbows soft, sweep the arms up and down. Breathe out and in, well done. And 4 and 3, well done. And 2, yes, and 1 more. Okay. We're going to lift the knee. We're going to hover here and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and 1 more. Well done. Bringing the foot onto the front of your knee. We're going to rotate out to the side now. So we're rotating out in that hip joint. Arms come down. Soften those elbows. The arms are going to come forward. We're going to do our chest opening here. Okay, arms are forward. Lengthen the leg. Bend the knee. Well done. Breathing in. And out, in, in, 2 more, 1 more, and relax. Give your legs a little shake. Well done. So we have finished with our weights, with our food tins. You're going to put them down to one side. Okay, knees, feet, hip distance apart. We're going to do another little roll down, arms down by your side. So knees soft. Chin towards your chest, focusing on that flexion in your spine. We're rolling down, down, down. Hands on the mat. We're going to walk ourselves out. We're going to come into a plank position. Hands underneath your shoulders, pulling your shoulder blades back. Find that long neutral spine. Head in line with your spine. Turning the eyes of the elbows in towards each other. Well done. Finding that light connection with your glutes and or navel to your spine. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your knees down onto the mat. So now we're in a kneeling plank position. We're going to bend our elbows, tuck our elbows in towards the side of our ribs. We're bringing our chest down towards the mat and then pressing up. We're breathing in and breathing out. And 2 more. Breathing in and out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now this time, you're going to bring your chest down onto the mat. So the legs are parallel, they're hip distance apart. You're going to bring your forearms onto the mat. So your forearms are underneath your shoulders, and rather than collapsing here onto the mat, we're going to lift our ribs, lift our navel away from the mat. Shoulders nice and wide, head in line with your spine. We're going to go into our single leg kick. So drawing the left heel towards your bottom, we point, we flex, we point and lengthen. We bring the foot towards our glutes, we point, we flex, we point and lengthen, and keep repeating. So breathe in and out. So just breathing naturally. So we're keeping that connection with our center. So keep those ribs lifted away from the mat. Point, flex, point, and lengthen. Point, flex, point, and lengthen. One more. Point, flex, point, and lengthen. And relax, bringing your chest down onto the mat. I'm just going to put my microphone here. We're going to take our hands behind our back. So hold one hand in the other hand. Rest them on your tailbone. Let the shoulders relax. Elbows go wide. Lengthening the legs. We're going to go into our double leg kick. So your head at the moment is turned to one side. We're going to start to lengthen the arms. Shoulders pulling back, lifting our chest, our breastbone, lifting our head, turn to center, lengthening the legs. As we return our chest onto the mat, turn your head opposite direction, relax your elbows, draw those feet in, we point, we flex, we point, release, we lift and lengthen, and turn, rotate, point, flex, point, lifting and lengthening. So each time we're turning our head in the opposite direction, lift and lengthen, breastbone forward and release, elbows wide, shoulders relax, lift, lengthen, well done, and one more, point, flex, point and relax, well done. Bring your hands under your shoulders and you're going to push yourself back into your rest position. So bringing your bottom down towards your heels here. There we go. So we're reaching up towards the top of the mat. And just breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Slide your hands up the mat and then come for a little walk with me. We're going to walk down the mat. We're going to be in a 4-point kneeling position. Okay, so hands are directly underneath our shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide. Find that connection across your shoulders, pulling your shoulder blades back. And then we want to stack our knees directly underneath our hips. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is tuck our tailbone under. Draw navel to spine, feel that deep connection. Think lengthen through your neck, looking down at the mat. We're going to lift our knees off the mat and hover and hold. We tap the knees to the mat and we lift. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're keeping that long, neutral spine. So really find that deep connection. Draw navel to spine, lengthening through your neck, pressing your tailbone away. 2 more times. We lift, hold, release. Last one. We're going to lift, hold, and release. Well done. Okay, maintaining this position. Keep that connection here with your center. We're going to slide our right leg down the mat. Lengthen that leg. We're going to lift that leg to hip height. Keeping those hips nice and square. And we're going to lower the leg. We lift and lower. And one more. Now we're going to raise the opposite arm. Turn your palm in. Raise the arm, raise the leg and hold. So the supporting arm, just turn the eye of the elbow in. Well done. We're going to lower and lift. Well done. And 2 more. So really focus on that stability, that control. Hold here. We're going to go out to the side and back to center. Breathing out and in. So the movement's happening through the hip, through our shoulder joint, everything else still and stable. Well done. Hand on the mat. Bringing that knee in. Well done. Give those shoulders a shrug. Tuck your toes under and we're going to come up into a pike position. So tailbone nice and high. Press the heels of your hands into the mat and we're trying to press our chest towards our knees. Well done. We're going to lift those heels and we're going to press them away. And again, lifting and pressing away. Well done. One more time. Can you guess what's coming? We're going to lift those heels. We're going to bring those knees down onto the mat. Come back to your 4-point kneeling position. And we get to do it all again on the other side. Okay, hands underneath your shoulders. Finding that connection with our center, long spine. So we're going to begin with the left leg this time. So sliding the left leg down the mat. We're going to lift and lengthen that leg. So imagine that somebody's pulling on that leg and that leg's growing longer. Well done. This is your last one. And lift here. Well done. Now we're going to involve the opposite arm. So we're working on the diagonal. We're going to lift and lengthen and lower. So using your breath, breathe out. Well done. Now, if this feels too much and you know that you're struggling to keep that stability here, that hip might be dropping or the shoulders dropping, then you're going to put the hand back onto the mat and we're just going to focus on lifting and lengthening the leg. This is your last one. We're going to lift and lengthen, hold here. We sweep out to the side and in. So it's a small rotation out to the side. That's it. Well done. So keep the leg long, keeping that leg at shoulder, hip height if you can, and the arm at shoulder height. And one more. Well done. Bring the hand down and bring that leg down. Give your tail a wag from side to side. Well done. Okay, we're going to take our time. You're going to come and join me and we're going to come into a seated position. Now, we're going to roll up and down on the mat. So if you know that when you come all the way down onto the mat, you struggle to get back up, don't come all the way down. Come part way down. Do it like a roll back. Come down part way and then roll back up with me. Okay, so first thing is to find that long neutral spine. So stacking rib cage, shoulders, head on top of each other. So we're going to draw the inner thighs together. We're going to rotate out slightly with the legs, heels together, toes turned out. Okay, shoulders nice and relaxed. Now I want you to take those arms up, raise them up in front of you here. Okay, now we're going to inhale, come into our C curve. And drawing the legs together, find that deep, deep connection. We're going to start to roll down and we're going to bring our spine down onto the mat. Allow those arms to reach overhead, keeping that connection with your center here. Now sweep those arms forward and then we're going to start to reach up. So we're peeling your spine up off the mat and lifting up, come all the way back to neutral. We're going to inhale, sweep those arms forward again, come into your C curve and then start to roll down. So when I was talking about coming down part way, you might come to here and then slowly, slowly roll up. Keep your C curve as you roll up and then lift and lengthen. So just working within a range of movement that feels challenging but doable. Okay, that we can feel that we have that control and that stability. If you're coming down onto the mat, you're reaching those arms overhead. We're going to sweep them forward and rolling up. Focus on drawing navel to spine, C curve, and lift and lengthen. And two more times, breathing in. Use your breath. Coming down onto the mat. Reach overhead. I really need to trim that plant, don't I? Or move the plant probably, and then roll up and reach up. This is your last one. On this next one, we're going to stay down onto the mat. So if you've only been rolling down part way, you're going to come all the way down this time. Reach those arms overhead and bring your arms down by your side. I'm just looking. As usual, I've ended up where I'm too far up my mat, so I'm just going to wiggle down. Okay. So find your neutral pelvis with me. So I always like to bring my hands onto my hips. So just resetting myself on the mat. So think about pubic bone, hip bones, finding alignment here. We've got following the natural curves of our spine. And just keep those shoulders nice and wide. Okay, so we're going to begin. We're working on the same side for change today rather than on a diagonal. So we're going to lift our heels off the mat. So balls of the feet, toes on the mat. We're going to raise our left arm up to vertical and then pull back in this shoulder, nice and relaxed, nice and heavy on the mat. And then we're going to extend our left leg. There we go. Okay, so we're going to focus on this connection here. We're going to add challenge as we go through the exercises. So we inhale, sweep and lengthen and breathe out. So we're bringing the arm back down towards the mat. So breathing in and out, in, out. So as I lengthen the leg, I've got a slight rotation in that hip joint, breathing in and out. And just one more here, breathe in and out. Now raise the arm back up to vertical, and now we're going to curl up. So the other hand's down on the mat. I'm going to reach down towards the bottom of the mat, shoulders pulled back. Now we're going to maintain that curl up, chest lifted. Okay, keeping that apple tucked under your chin so we're not tucking down too low. Well done. Then we're going to lengthen and sweep. Breathing in, breathing out. Well done. So working on mobility through the hip, through the shoulder joint, maintaining that neutral spine. Well done. And 2 more. And 1 more. Now we're going to start here. We're going to curl down, lengthen the leg, sweep the arm and curl up and reach. Breathing in, lengthen and lift, reaching to the bottom of the mat. Breathing in and out. Well done. Breathing in and out. And 1 more time. Well done. Bring that foot down onto the mat. Now lengthen both arms. Chest is lifted here. Okay, I want you to take those arms up to vertical. Okay, turn your palms in. Try and maintain this flexion in your spine. Sweep the arms back and forwards. Breathing in and out. Well done. Try not to bring the shoulders back down here. So we're keeping the shoulders lifted, the chest lifted. Well done. Keep that really deep connection here. Using your breath, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in and out. Now hold here. Lift up a little bit more if you can. We're going to lift 1 knee. Lift the other knee. Return the toe. Return the toe. So now we're going to go left, right, left, right. And switch right, left, right, left. How you doing? Left, right, left, right. And again, right, left, right, left. 2 more. Leading with the left and then leading with the right. Well done. And rolling down. Bring your heels down onto the mat. So when you bring your head down now, just turning your head from side to side, releasing any tension in your neck. Head to center, neutral spine. We're going to bring our heels off the mat, balls of the feet, toes on the mat. Okay. So we're going to start with the right arm extended. Turn your palm in, relaxing the arm, pull the shoulder back. Okay, we're going to lift that right knee. We're going to extend the leg. Okay, head and shoulders stay down. We're going to lengthen and sweep the arm and leg back. Well done. So finding length, lots of lovely movement through these 2 joints, through your shoulder, through your hip. Now just watch as the arm reaches overhead and the leg lengthens, that we're not arching in our back here. So we're keeping that deep connection here with our center. And 1 more. Well done. We're going to finish here and we're going to curl up. So as you curl up here, I'm reaching down with the opposite hand towards the bottom of the mat. So I'm going to sweep the arm and leg and then return. So lengthen away and then sweep to center. Well done. Breathing in and out. So trying again to keep shoulders and chest lifting up. Keeping that apple tucked down under your chin. Well done. And 2 and 1. Now we're going to curl down. We're going to curl up and reach and curl down. Curling up and reach. Well done. And breathing in and out. And 3 more if you can. And 2 more. And last one. Bringing your foot down onto the mat. Bring those heels down and bring your shoulders down onto the mat. How are we doing? Shoulders nice and wide. Okay, we're going to lift our heels again up off the mat. You're going to bring your arms up to a vertical position, relaxing your shoulders. We're going to go into our spine curl. So knees are hip distance apart. We're going from a neutral spine to tucking our pelvis here. You'll feel your lower back imprint on the mat. And then we start to peel our spine off the mat. That's it, bringing those hips up, feeling that sense of opening here, glutes switching on. Soften from your breastbone. We're going to melt our spine back down onto the mat, bone by bone, come all the way back to neutral. And again, rolling up nice and controlled. Breathe in and then breathing out. Last one. Well done. Bring your arms down by your side. We're going to straighten our legs and we're going to roll over onto our side. How are we doing? Excuse me, my watch is chatting to me. Okay, so you're going to bring your elbow for a moment under your shoulder. Support yourself whilst you check the position of your legs. So we've got a bend at the knee, hip, and we want to line our heels up with our bottom. Then we're going to come, or I should say tailbone. We're going to bring our head down onto the mat, and you can probably see I've kind of collapsed here. So we want to stay very active in our center. So bring your hand onto that top hip and think about pressing the hip away. So we lengthen on both sides of the waist, bringing our spine into more of a neutral position. Okay, other hand, either place it in front of you or on your hips. So as long as we're keeping these hips stacked on top of each other, we're doing fabulous, and we'll be working the correct muscles and the joint that we're focusing on, which is our hips. So lifting those heels up. Okay, we're going to lift and lower. So I'm rotating in the hip joint here. If I go too far, then I'm going to start to roll the top here. So I'm keeping my pelvis in neutral. Well done. Breathing out. Good. Well done. Yes. Lovely. Just focus on that rotation. Okay, keeping that little mouse hole here underneath your ribs. And 2. And 1 more. Okay, now we're going to open. We're going to extend. We're going to flex, point, bring the foot down and open here. We open, we extend, flex, point. Well done. Now don't feel that you have to bring the knee all the way down towards the other knee. So you can come down part way and then open, extend, flex, point, lower, and just 2 more. Well done. Okay, we're going to extend the leg here, softly point that toe, and we're going to draw some circles. And 3, well done. And 2, so think about the size of a dinner plate, the size of a football. Well done. And then opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, keep the ribs connected here, and 2, and 1. And bend the knee and bring your legs down. Give your hip a little bit of love, those glutes a little bit of love. Well done. Okay, so still lying on our side. We're going to bring our knees slightly forward, so we're creating more of a right angle here. Then we're going to lengthen this top leg. Okay, keeping those ribs lifted. Okay, so we're going to point the leg, sweep the leg forward, point the foot rather, flex. And then as we take the leg back, think about going beyond the central line of your body. So we're opening through the front of this hip. So we point, sweep the leg forward, we flex the foot, and we open through the hip. So we're flexing and extending in the hip joint, and we are flexing and extending in the ankle joint. Well done. This is when it becomes more challenging not to kind of collapse and switch off those abdominal muscles. Well done. 2 more. And 1 more. And last one, sweep back. Well done. Bring that leg so it's in line with your spine. Push the heel away and pulse, pulse, pulse. Tiny movements. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, you're going to take your time. You're going to push yourself up into a 4-point kneeling position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. I'm going to turn around this way actually. So I'm all set to work on the other side. So 4-point kneeling position, pulling your shoulders back, Hands underneath your shoulders. Find that long spine, find that connection here. We're going to go into our lovely cat. So the movement initiates in your hips. We're going to round our spine, find that lovely even C curve. Nice big breath in. Breathing out. We're going to ripple through neutral. We're going to flex at the hips and we're going to come into extension here. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Last one. And back to neutral. Well done. Take your time. You're going to come lie down on your side with me. Elbow underneath your shoulder. Heels lining up with your tailbone. Once we've found that correct position, we're going to come and lie on our side. We're going to place our hand on that top hip. We're going to press the hip away. So we, again, finding that length through equal length through both sides of the waist, spine in more of a neutral position. And then staying very active here through our center. Okay, so we're going to lift our feet off the mat. Have your hand on your hip. If you prefer, we're going to open and close. So we're thinking about rotating. So the front of the thigh is rotating up towards the ceiling. Well done. So I say this every time we teach any exercise like this. You're probably, possibly, very likely to find a difference from one side to the other. So we tend to have one side where we have slightly more restricted movement. We might feel tighter. We might feel that we are stronger on one side than on the other. Well done. And just two more. And one more. Now, as we open wide here, we're going to extend the leg. We're going to flex at the ankle joint. Point. We lower and rotate. So rotate, extend, flex. Point, we flex at the knee joint. There we go. You've got this. Well done. So again, so it's not always just about that mobility in the joints. It's just more challenging generally on one side than the other for a whole host of reasons. I hope for you, you've already done your more challenging side and this is your easier side. And if not, then just dig deep. We're nearly there with these. Well done. One more. Okay, well done. Now, we're going to keep the knees wide, keep that rotation. We're going to extend our leg here. Well done. And we're going to draw our circle. So we've got 5, 4, well done. 3, 2, one more if you can. Well done. And then change direction. 5, keep those ribs lifted here. Remember, keep that connection. 2, 1. We're going to relax, give that hip a little bit of love. Those glutes, draw those knees forward, keeping that connection here. Your little mouse hole. Okay, so we're going to extend the top leg and bring it in line with your spine. So now I'm going to softly point the toe. Hand stays on the mat. Sweep that leg forward, flex and sweep the leg back, going beyond the line of your body. So we open out through this hip. We sweep forwards, flex, and sweep back. Well done. And again, breathing in and out and in and out. How are we doing? So you might be able to hear my dogs. They're in the garden. There's some kind of chorus going on between them and the neighbour's dog. So they're playing outside in the sunshine today. Well done. And one more time. Doing really well. Okay, we're going to bring that leg so it's back in line with your spine, flexing at the ankle joint and pulse. So pressing that heel away and pulse. Well done. Staying active here. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee forward. Give your hip a whole lot of love. Well done. And then come with me again. We're going to roll up to a 4-point kneeling position. Okay, we're going to take our knees wide. We're going to have our heels together. So walking those hands slightly further up the mat, and then you're going to press yourself back. So tailbone towards your heels, nice long spine, reach with the hands to the top of the mat. Big breath in, breathe out. We're going to come forwards and we're going to push back, tailbone back. Well done. And 2 more times. So just moving through our hip, knee, joint. It feels really nice. Knees nice and wide, feet together. Well done. And 1 more time. Push tailbone back. Well done. And relax. So you're going to stay here on your mat. Rest your head on your mat. You can just relax your arms, relax your shoulders, and breathe. Well done. Fabulous effort as always. Thank you so much for joining me. So if you have more energy or more time, you can click on one of my shorter videos now. There's a whole host of 10 and 15-minute videos waiting for you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, today is the day.